Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Yeah. We are back in the building.
What up? Is your boy Sinfanta?
And it is I, none other, boss. Actually, I'm not going to say that no more. I'm just going to call myself the Brave Wolf, and I eat dog food.
Anyways.
You got quiet for a second there.
No, I just had to smack you around for a second because you definitely just said that.
You got to do what you got to do, man. Times is hard. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Mask and Patch Gaming Podcast. What a week it's been, man. What a week.
This week has been monumental.
R.I.P. to DMX and Black Rob, said Amanda. Yes, R.I.P. to Black Rob. We talked about DMX last week. R.I.P. to Black Rob this week. If you guys don't know who Black Rob is, his biggest hit was, "Whoa, I went to the store and ate dog food. Whoa. Then I never ate dog food again. Whoa." So shout out to Black Rob. He also had a lot of great songs on Grand Theft Auto 3 soundtrack too. So yeah, rest in peace to Black Rob. How was your week, Sin? How was your week, man?
It was good. It was good. I've been addicted to Monster Hunter Rise, and unfortunately for me, they're gonna release a lot of new content.
As they should. That game makes money, bro. That game makes money.
Oh yeah.
How many hours you got in now?
100 plus.
Wow. This game's only been out for like what, 3 weeks?
I'll be in the middle of work, trying to take my lunch, and they're like, "Hey, Sin, you're gonna eat?" "Yeah, I'm eating. I'm eating this game right now."
Word.
But other than that, a little bit of Smash Bros. And work and enjoying the nice weather.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Amanda wants to know if you're gonna get Octopath. That game's kind of old though.
Yeah, I've played Octopath. I beat it. I'm next. The next game that I plan to be is called Bravery Default 2.
Bravery Default 2. Shout out to Bravery Default 2. Thanks, Mar, for raising the volume. You're welcome. Octopath is fire. It is indeed. As for me, I had probably one of the most stressful weeks I've ever had in my life this week. A lot of changes happening right now in my life and in the Bravery arcade and in terms of everything. As soon everything is about to change. Everything. And I'm ready for it, and I'm optimistic, and I'm just looking in the mirror and saying, "You got this, man. You got this." And thinking, that Toonami, I don't know if you remember Toonami used to play like little promos between commercials. They had one about Gundams, they had one about Dragon Ball Z, a lot of promos and stuff. There's one promo that's called Shattered Dreams or Promises that they play, and I play that video every time I need motivation, because that Toonami was an awesome thing on Cartoon Network back in the day. Marv's gonna be a father. Congratulations. Negative. Definitely not gonna be a father. But yeah, this week was a lot about decisions and turning points and changes, and I'm ready for it, man. I'm optimistic about whatever comes beyond, whatever comes next. I'm ready for it, and even if it leads to giant sacrifices, I'm here for it, man. I want all the smoke, and I'm gonna. If things go wrong and the sky falls on me, I'm gonna walk the earth, man, like Kane and Kung Fu, man, because I'm ready for anything, man.
Do you think you're gonna have to take a break from doing certain things.
Never.
Meanwhile,
Bravehearts never say game over, brother.
Bravery up.
Never. This train ain't stopping for nothing. I'm a wolf, man. I'm a brave wolf. I'm a fight the storm and I'm not fight the storm. I'm gonna face the storm dead in the eye, and I'm gonna sing a Tupac song to it. Actually, funny story. When I was a little kid, I had a dream, and I swear to God, this is 100% true, brother. I had a dream that Tupac was talking to me, and he was like, "Yo, don't worry, man. Don't worry, man. You're gonna be great, bro. Don't even stress it."
Is the change gonna be OTR podcast returning?
Nah, like Silky just
I've
said.
never seen such art.
Yo, Thick Snorlax just became a Braveheart god. Shout out Thick. That's my guy. I fucking love Thick Snorlax. But no, OTR is gone, and society has evolved past OTR. We are Ultra Heels now. Facts, Mondo facts. But yeah, that was my week, man. A week of changes and more to come soon.
Yes.
We have a great episode ahead for you guys. Somebody told me that it's good to say the topics in the beginning of the show. That way the viewers can prepare themselves and not leave the show early because they know we're going to talk about what they like. So today we got a couple topics. We're going to talk about Mega Man 99. We're going to talk about Mario Kart. Mario Kart.
Pac-Man 99.
I said Mega Man?
Yeah, you said Mega Man.
We're going to talk about Mega Man turning 99 too when he turns 99 at some point. We're going to talk about Mario Kart becoming the best-selling racing game in U.S. history. Also, the new Switch color for Switch Lite. F-Zero news. Capcom news. Ninja Turtle news. Labo might be done for. And we got some Nairo news towards the end to talk about too, guys. So stick around for the whole show. We got some good stuff to go. This is a good week. So Rocky 3 is a good movie. Mark's drunk again, guys.
Timestamps, please. I forgot last time.
Yes, and if you are in the chat and you tell us the timestamps for whenever we change topics, you'll get 100 B coins. Whoever, well, how could they know the timestamps in the chat? They couldn't know, right?
No, they couldn't know.
It's impossible. I can't even. What am I asking? I'm definitely drunk. All right. So say timestamp in the chat whenever we change topics. That way I remember to write it down. But anyway, you wanna lead us into this first topic, brother?
Oh boy, so I'm not even gonna click on the link because I already know what it is about. So we were talking about 2 weeks ago about the whole Super Mario 35 getting a lot of things taken down, and his replacement was Pac-Man 99.
Yes.
So essentially is, you are playing Pac-Man in a format where you play against other players in a battle royale sort of form, and you have ways to interact with each other. And the more you interact with your own stage, the more you can screw over other players. Kind of like Super Mario Bros. 35. So look, it's free. I'm up for the idea, but it upsets me because at some point these $20 are starting to not become worth it. Who really wants to play Pac-Man 99?
Wait.
And wasn't that Legend of Zelda 99?
Wait. Time out for a second. You said that it's $20 to play it?
No, it's free.
Oh. So the complaint is that they're using this and using it to replace Mario 35, right?
Yeah, they're just trying to soften the blow. They're just like, oh, here, don't forget about Mario 35. Here you go.
Oh, we kind of covered this last week, but yeah, I mean, this is kind of dumb, but I mean, more power to them. The reason they get away with this, I guess, is because actually, I don't even know why they get away with it. This is a trend that Nintendo is trying out with a couple games. The timed exclusives and the timed games that disappear after a while. And like I said last week, this is a thing that's bad for gaming preservation and gaming historians, because after a while the game disappears and it makes it so that it erases from the memory or the history of gaming. So it kind of sucks, but I mean it's what they're doing right now. I don't know what else they could do. Leave the game there for free or forever, but I don't know what they're trying to earn or gain from it. I don't know.
I mean, and I don't want to go into details as to what you can do in the game, particularly because again, it doesn't pull my interest. My gripe with it is that they're just selling this as a point to go, hey, if you get Nintendo Switch online, this is also on it. And I feel as though to some degree, up until a certain year, $20 for online was a good steal.
Oh, you're talking
But
about the
not
price of
anymore.
online. That's what you meant by
Yeah,
20
yeah,
bucks. Got you.
yeah.
Got you.
It isn't worth it anymore.
Um, I don't know, man. 20 bucks is a good price for online. It's cheaper than the competition.
Yeah.
The games they're giving you for that 20 bucks. I mean, if it's timed, it kind of sucks. It's like, I don't know. This is some kind of experiment they're doing with these kind of games, these timed games they're putting out only for a little while. And I still don't know. I'm trying to think what's the benefits for them to do this, but I don't know. I saw with Mario, like, yeah, you make it timed, and then everyone jumps on it because they know it's limited. They're like, I gotta play this now. If not, it's gonna disappear forever.
So the psychological effect, is that they can essentially have you tied into their console due to the limited edition factors. Reverse psychological effect, where they get you hooked into a certain point of the console, and then therefore you extrapolate after it's gone, and then you're hooked into the console itself versus going, you know what, I'm gonna go to Sony because X, Y, Z. That's the reverse psychology.
I don't know, man, because if it's timed, if it's a timed exclusive, then I mean, timed game, like it only I don't know. I don't have no I don't even know what to say about these things. This is a weird thing for me. I don't even know what Nintendo's trying to achieve. To be honest, I have no idea.
What are you drinking there, buddy?
A couple Heinies. I got a couple Heinekens. I'm
Oh,
kind.
that'd be nice.
I'm cutting back on the liquor because Monday mornings I wake up so hungover, bro, that I can't even function. So I was like,
So
paying for online multiplayer in general is a scam," said Soki. It is, but you know what? We all brought into it because I guarantee you, everybody in this chat and even us two hosts are paying right now for an online service of multiplayer.
yep, we don't have a choice.
Yeah. So what are you gonna do? I want to play Smash Bros. Online. I mean, if you're a PC player, you're kind of good. You don't got to worry about paying for online service, but you got to pay for internet, I guess. I don't know. What are you gonna do? If the conversation is Nintendo Online suck? Yeah, I mean, it's gonna suck forever. It's never gonna change. So now we play Fortnite and Apex here. Silky, you said that proudly. What
Yeah,
a
like look at that song to be happy about.
like, yeah. Nah, we'll play around. They play Fortnite and Apex. Okay, congratulations, you Mark. Yo,
30 FPS.
a scam I'm forced to fall for. I mean, it was Microsoft that showed the other gaming companies that, hey, you can charge people for online and make a buttload off of it by making it a subscription. And
And then not
everybody
releasing shit
followed.
for it.
Everyone followed the trend, and what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? If we all fought back when it first started happening, we might have had a chance. Like, if no, but people are enticed. People are easily, and people are so used to it now that it's not going around. It's not going away. Another reason why Xbox is ass. Yeah, they started that trend and they made a killing off of it. Sony fought it during the PS3. The PS3's online was free. PS4 rolled around, and here you go. You got to pay for it now.
At some point, Microsoft got a big head. And now they kind of getting humbled again. It's kind of like a cycle. And now Sony's the ones that are gonna get humbled to the PS5. It's already happening.
Yeah, Sony. I mean, we don't have it as a topic, but I did want to say this week. Sony's already doing a lot of anti-consumer moves with this new console that they have out now, that I think is really gonna hurt them in the long stretch of the console race. Some of it that I find very weird, but at the same time, They might still win this current console race, at least between Xbox and Sony, because I always feel like Nintendo's on its own in its own lane, but I think Sony is on has a lot of bad PR right now at the current moment that they kind of need to fix up. At least Sony has been dropping good stuff with Plus lately. Sony does drop good games with PlayStation Plus, but I mean, also it's still why do you have to pay for it though? That's the real thing. But I mean, I don't know. Mama Dude said killing the goddamn PS3 store when and not planning to bring those games to new storefronts. That's the big one. Killing the PlayStation 3 store, so now you can't play all of those vintage games or retro games that they had on that store.
Sony always has this cycle ever since the PS2 era where they're like, oh, we're getting a big hit. PS3 comes out, they're like, oh, we did messed up. Then the PS4 comes out, they're like, oh, we did good with the PS4. Now PS5 is like, oh.
I think they were.
So, like,
I think they were flawless with the PS4 era, though. I think they could do no wrong with the PS4. Like you said, it is true. Like it seemed like they got a big head again, and it kind of had to be humbled again. So, like there are some games that are actually impossible to get non-digitally. Yeah, the PS3 store is amazing for what it is, and it sucks that that's disappearing, and they didn't give us that much notice. Nintendo tells people like a year ahead of time when something is disappearing from the store, so it's weird, but hey, we could talk about this the whole podcast. What are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, we definitely could.
moving forward, give me the timestamp. It is 16 minutes in.
So we have Mario Kart 8 becomes the best selling racing game in the US history.
Round of applause for Mario Kart, right?
Let me tell you something. I say this without no shadow of a doubt of worry, because I do have a huge worry. What the bloody bumblebee are they gonna do after this? Because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe already had anti-gravity, floating sideways. But what's next? Teleportation through the dimensions?
They'll figure it out. They always find something. I'm gonna go as far as to say, not only is Mario Kart the best selling racing game, I'm gonna say it is the best wrestling game in the history of gaming. Like it is the best. I don't doubt that at all. Like I don't doubt that at all. The playability of it is, there's not really nothing that compares to it.
You just said wrestling game.
I just what?
You just said wrestling game.
I said wrestling? I'm very drunk tonight. I don't know. It's the best racing game in general. I will say that it is the best racing game. I'll put it against Gran Turismo. What people don't like about Mario Kart is probably because it's a kiddie game. Maybe you don't run into that kind of thing. But other than that, Mario Kart is a perfect flawless. Mario Kart 8 is a perfect flawless game. I just wish they kept. I wish they kept updating it. That's my only thing with it. Like,
yeah, that would have been nice. Yeah,
like it's not too late. They still could go back to it. Like I don't understand.
Man, all they gotta do is re-release it again, just like Mario Kart 8, Deluxe. Like,
I don't even think they have to do that. I think just keep making DLC for it. But I mean, I don't know.
And then you get the Puritans coming out here like, Double Dash is better. It's like shut the.
I didn't personally like Double Dash at all. I felt like it was brutal. Like the items are really like, the randomization of the items is too high, like to get hit with something crazy like 3 times in a row, and then it's really hard to get back into the race after you get hit really hard with something. Well, Mario Kart 8, you get hit with a blue shell, it takes a little while to come back into the race, but you could still come back. Mario Kart Double Dash is brutal.
Mushroom to run it away.
Mario Kart Double Dash was brutal, but yeah, Mario Kart being the best-selling racing game in U.S. history does not surprise me at all. It was one of the best-selling Wii U games, and now it's probably still one of the best-selling Switch games. So this isn't a thing of they made the best racing game of all time. The thing is that the game has been being played and being brought for 2 console generations. Obviously, it's going to become the best racing game. Obviously.
Yo, thank you, Stormy, for the raid. Stormy.
Yo, Stormy's always doing stuff on the side, right? You never know what he's gonna do next. Shout out to Stormy. Yeah, man. I have fond memories of Mario Kart DS. Plus, the game had tech. Yeah, like I said, Mario Kart 8. It's the benefit of Mario Kart 8 is that it's been around for 2 console generations, which a Mario Kart game has never done before. Every console they bring out a new one. So with 8 and 8 Deluxe, I guess I don't know if they're counting are they counting the sales of both Deluxe and 8 together, or only Deluxe?
No, they counted Deluxe.
Only Deluxe?
Deluxe.
Then I recant my statement. No, Mario Kart 8 is selling only by itself Deluxe versions sales. That's amazing. That is amazing. That is amazing. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome. And it goes to show, I mean, Mario Kart games sell adjacent to the consoles. Like everyone that has a Switch, most likely the attachment rate for Mario Kart to consoles is usually very high. So I'm willing to bet it's because the sales of the Switch are so high that it's doing so well.
And if you go on it right now, there's people racing still right now.
There's people still
By the
racing.
millions.
Yeah, there's people still racing on the Wii version. And
I've
everything.
never seen such art.
Yo, acoustic harmony. This became a god.
Oh.
But,
people still playing it. Yeah.
That's awesome. Shout out to Mario Kart. It also, and maybe this is a slight in some people's perspective, it also doesn't have no competition.
Right? Maybe that would be nice if they had some competitive aspect to it where we could,
No, I
get ranked.
mean as far as other racing games, there's nothing out there. I almost want to turn this whole topic into a conversation. Are racing games dead? Is that genre, besides Mario Kart, is that genre just dead? Who's playing Need for Speed in 2021? Who's playing Gran Turismo? Who's playing Forza? Let's have a real conversation now. Is the race... People in the chat, give me your opinions. When's the last time any of you bought a racing game that wasn't Mario Kart?
Not me.
When's the last time you bought a racing game that wasn't Mario Kart?
Not me.
I brought Crash Team Racing on the Switch. I played it for a day and hated it and turned it right back off. It didn't play how I remembered it on PS1, but my brain might have just lied to me. Yeah, I bought Crash Team Racing. I did. I bought it the same day it came out. But
No. Don't say people play Forza. We're talking about you. Like the person.
no, yeah, we're talking to
Whoever's
people
in
in this
here.
chat. This might be an echo chamber because we're talking to a whole bunch of our fans who are obviously more prone towards the Nintendo side of things. But besides Crash Team Racing, I have not physically or digitally paid for a racing game since probably the 6th generation of consoles, which is GameCube, Xbox, PS2. The racing genre of video games is absolutely dead to me, besides Mario Kart.
Oh, wait, I got you with the best racing game ever that makes sense no matter what. Sonic.
Sonic R. The last time I had a racing game besides Mario Kart was a NASCAR game on PS2. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The PS2 era, the 6th generation of consoles, GameCube, Xbox, PS2, I feel like they had the best racing games. You had Need for Speed Underground, you had F-Zero, you had Wipeout, you had Smuggler's Run, you had a whole bunch. Forget about it. In the PS2 era, you couldn't throw a rock without hitting a racing game. Listen, but I'd say the genre is dead. I wouldn't say it's dead. It just says it doesn't cross over with itself at all. Bro, Burnout. Oh my god, I forgot Burnout. I forgot Burnout. Burnout was awesome.
I got a Need for Speed. I got a Need for Speed.
Speed Racer on DS. Wow. Speed Racer was a good movie. But anyway, the genre is dead, and this is another reason why Mario Kart 8 is probably the best-selling racing game in history, in U.S. history. It says there, it has no competition. Who's it competing with? As far as Crash Team Racing came out remastered, and it was good for a week, but that's it. It doesn't have longevity, and it had a whole bunch of microtransactions. Oh my god! When I turned that game on and I saw all the agreements I had to make just to play the game, I'm like, damn, what the hell is all this? Activision makes you fill out a whole form just to play Crash Team Racing. Like, bro, what if I was 5 years old? Like, what the hell? Why are you doing this?
You can't do this. You can't do that. You can't do this.
I was like, what is this insanity, man? That game's for kids, bro. What are you doing? Activision, what's the matter with you? No, but real talk, Sim. What's the last racing game you paid for? Physically or digitally? Besides Mario Kart.
Fast RMX. And it was an indie game. That reminded me of F-Zero, which we're going to talk about.
We're going to talk about that later. Racing games can't evolve, I feel. We're going to get into that, Mama Doom. We're actually going to get into that. Let's move forward then so we can get to that. Nintendo just revealed a light blue
timestamp.
Oh yeah, timestamp. Can't forget about the timestamp. 25 minutes in. All right, you read the topic then.
All right, so apparently Nintendo is releasing a Nintendo Switch Lite, the color blue, which doesn't even freaking look like blue. We're gonna start this whole debate again about blue or a different color. But they're calling it a blue. It looks like purple to me. But and they're releasing the day and the price is $199. And you can buy it, and it's a new color. Listen, to me, it doesn't look blue. What do you guys think? Because it doesn't look blue to me.
It looks blue to me. I don't know, but I can see how you could think it's purple, or how you can see it as purple. I can see that, and I would feel bad for the person that is about to buy that right now, and then the Switch Pro gets announced like a month, 2 months later. I would feel bad for that person, but then again, the Switch Lites are for kids or for little kids. So if you have a Switch Lite, maybe you're not thinking about the Switch Pro at all.
I already feel bad for the people that gotta buy Nintendo Switch Lites, and then like when their Joy-Cons mess up, they can't do anything but send it to Nintendo.
Yeah. Soki said Nintendo about to drop every color in the rainbow before they fix their online. No, Nintendo's kind of frugal with the colors. It's not like the N64 days where they had every color of the rainbow in Nintendo 64.
Whoa.
That was a good era.
Before you talk shit about Nintendo's online, Monster Hunter Rise was the first step they took towards improving their online. It took a long time, but yeah, Monster Hunter Rise has ran well for me. It has run real well.
I don't agree with neither of what you guys are saying, because I don't think Nintendo's never gonna fix their online. I think they're gonna improve their online, but I'm never gonna use the word fix. That is a
fix.
That is a tough thing that I don't think Nintendo's ever gonna do. They're gonna improve it. They've been improving it since the Wii. Fix it? That I don't know. I don't think that's ever gonna happen. I'm sorry. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
Since the Wii, no, the Wii was a travesty.
That's what I'm saying. They've improved it since the Wii. That was my statement. So I would say they improved it, but it's never gonna be, oh, this is fixed. Let's leave it how it is. It's good now. No, I don't think that's ever gonna happen. But they are improving it. Sin's right. They have improved it, and it's gonna run better. According to what they're saying, they're getting rid of that Windows 95 infrastructure that they had, which we had that topic a couple episodes ago. So that means you, Mark, saying watching the episodes. What are you doing? Give us a review.
Hold up. Pause. Before you guys continue to listen to this episode, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, and make sure you watch us on Spotify and Apple Podcast and on YouTube. Thank you.
Go do it, you marks. Go do it. So more Switch Lite colors. I mean, Switch Lite is not going nowhere. You think it's here to stay? Like that's gonna be on even when they release a Switch Pro, they're still gonna be selling Switch Lites?
I think they're gonna keep doing that bullcrap what they did with like the Nintendo 3DS and the Nintendo DS Lite. That they'll just keep selling it until a new console comes out, and then like majority of the masses won't realize that there's a new, stronger console. So you just keep peddling and advertisements until they see the profit start plummeting, and then they go, "Hey, look, there's a new console we released." And it's like, no, you already released it ages ago, you liars. So
well, it's also cheaper too. So I mean, if you can't afford a Switch Pro when it comes out, Which,
Oh, hold on a
if
second.
your grandma, grandpa, and you're buying it for your kid, you're probably gonna buy the Switch Lite for your kid first, and the Switch Pro. If the Switch Pro is 350 or whatever. Even Mama Doom says, yeah, my sister has a Switch Lite. Yeah, I mean, I'm totally cool with them selling the Switch Lite forever, because it's like, yeah, I mean, it's for kids, whatever. Capcom about to break their backs carrying Nintendo Online. That's an interesting statement. Carrying Nintendo's online. How so? Explain that more thoroughly. Go into detail how they're carrying Nintendo's online. I would agree that Monster Hunter probably has the best online of any Switch game, but it's not just off of Capcom's back. I mean, I would assume Nintendo is gonna start implementing what they did with Monster Hunter into their own games too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if that's just me, but I would assume that whatever games come out next are gonna have whatever new settings that Monster Hunter have in them. But
Well, the servers that Capcom has for the Monster Hunter games are actually from Nintendo. So
that's what I was thinking. As I'm trying to figure out what Silky means by carrying Nintendo's online.
yeah.
Capcom had Nintendo had to step it up just to get Monster Hunter running well on their console. So Capcom probably approached Nintendo and said, "Hey, we would love to put Monster Hunter on the Switch, but you have to fix the online. It has to run better because no one's gonna buy it if the online sucks. That's a game everybody wants to play online. So I would assume the conversation went more along the lines of fix your jazz or we're not coming over to party, man. I think that's how the conversation might have went.
And they're gonna release it on PC in a year, so
Yeah, I mean, it is
they
what it
better
is.
hurry up.
Yeah, so Mama Doom says Monster Hunter Online has been fine since 3DS, so I'm giving no credit to Nintendo for that. I don't know how online works. I don't know if, hey, this is my game. I'm Joe Capcom. Yeah, it's on Steve Nintendo's console, but shout out to Tiger showing up to the podcast. I don't know if you guys know more than I do about the online thing. If Capcom has some intricacies about the Nintendo Switch that they do better than Nintendo, but I'll take you guys' word for it. I can't argue.
That's not how that works.
I don't know,
Okay.
Sin. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't know exactly how it works. If Capcom carries a different consoles online, I don't know. Whatever. But Tiger, we're talking about right now. We were talking about the Blue Nintendo Switch Lite, but now we're talking about Capcom carrying Nintendo's online somehow. I don't know. Plus, netcode works definitely for different types of games.
All right, let's move on to the next topic. What timing?
Yeah, let's go for it. Come on, let's barrel roll. All right, I like this story a lot. And timestamp. I like this story a lot because we talked about this guy on our second episode?
Yeah.
We talked about this guy on our second episode, and it's cool that we're talking about him again. I like it a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so Nintendo legend Takaya Imamura says F-Zero is not dead. It's just sleeping, bro. It's just sleeping. Coming from Nintendo Life, let's read the article. If you ask any Nintendo fan what series they'd like to see resurrected today, there's a front air chance that F-Zero will be mentioned at some point. The futuristic racing series made its debut on the SNES, starting in the 90s. Buru, bang, bang, bang. If you're looking for last home consoles release, then you're going back 18 years to the F-Zero GX and the GameCube. Sure, we've had F-Zero references in Nintendo Land and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, but it's not the same as a proper mainline online outing. Speaking of IGN, former Nintendo staffer Takaya Imamura, who worked on titles such as F-Zero and the Majora's Mask during his 32-year tenure, said that while the series isn't dead as such, it's just a tricky one to resurrect. In Imamura's comments, I guess they asked him, hey, is F-Zero dead? He said, of course, I've had my thoughts about it many times, but without a new idea, it's hard to bring it back. So,
so you know what that means, right?
What does it mean? What does it mean to you? Tell me.
No, it's very simple to be honest. If
Come,
you
come, come
if any
closer
of
to the
us have
mic.
played,
Come closer to your
huh?
mic. Come closer to your
if
mic.
if any of us have played F-Zero GX, we know how extravagant they like for that to be. And F-Zero GX barely got past the ESRB rating system because they're very eccentric and they push the margin real hard. The story goes in real hard, and it's not just about racing. So that's why I feel like it's kind of like a Captain Rainbow situation where I don't know if it will transfer well into the US without people being like, I'm so offended. So that's the problem.
Shout out to Taco. Taco just joined us. Something Hero of Darkness has arrived. I disagree. I don't think it's necessarily anything to do with the aesthetic of the game. I think it has more to do with what we mentioned above when we were talking about Mario Kart becoming the best-selling racing game of all time in the US. If you bring back F-Zero, what are you going to do new with it? Like, what is there to do new with it?
Oh, there's plenty to do with it. They can actually go the route of Mario Kart 8 because GX never went upside down gravity. They actually have the technology to go, time looping and in reversal. That would be amazing. Doppelganger reflections, those would be amazing. Something that Mario Kart it will be too complex for Mario Kart players that are kids. But GX will be an adult themed version of a racing game, so they can definitely have a lot more quirkier things at play.
I don't know. The thing is, F-Zero, despite it being futuristic, is a very traditional racing game. To be honest,
Yes.
I would be mad if I go to play F-Zero and it has items. Like what? I don't why what?
No, fuck items.
Or if it has double team racers like Double Dash. I don't
Double Dash.
I think Nintendo is thinking the same way I'm thinking when I said that racing games are dead. The reason we don't have a new F-Zero is because nobody is buying racing games besides Mario Kart. Nintendo is looking at the numbers and seeing, all right, how many people are buying Burnout? How many people are buying Wipeout? Nobody. Nobody's playing racing games right now, bro. Like, why are we gonna bring back F-Zero? What can we do new that other racing games don't do? What can we introduce to the series to make it relevant in today's world? And there's not a lot of
But
things.
F-Zero definitely has the room to do that. Yeah, it does. It's the one racing game besides Mario Kart that it does not have the room. But other racing games, I doubt it. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what they could do with F-Zero. What I suggested a couple episodes ago when we had Moff here was to turn it into sort of like also a beat 'em up game, to have racing segments and to have fighting segments, to make it more like Yakuza.
Falcon is a bounty hunter. Yeah, Falcon is a bounty
Bingo.
hunter.
That's what I would do if I was in charge of F-Zero. I would make it more of a cross genre of beat 'em up and racer, because it already has a lot of cool characters and story and world, but we never really got to interact with this world besides racing people. But is Nintendo thinking that way? Does Nintendo make even beat 'em ups? No, Nintendo doesn't make really like adventure beat 'em up games. They don't have a Devil May Cry. They don't have a God of War. They don't have a Yakuza. So are they gonna do it? No. It probably would be best if a third party came in. Yeah, like Mad Max game, like the Mad Max game. Yeah, it probably would be best if someone else came in and made it for them, because that's how we got GX. So let me take you back in time with F-Zero GX. F-Zero GX is directed and developed by Sega. Sega went to Nintendo, specifically the guy who invented the Yakuza series, went to Nintendo and said, hey, I have an idea for F-Zero. I would like to ask permission to develop it. Here's my pitch. Nintendo liked it. Miyamoto liked it. They made it. Did it sell well? F-Zero GX did not sell very well. It sold decent, but not enough to make them happy to make another one.
But it wasn't the game's fault, by the way.
No, it never is. It's the era. It's the times. So around the sixth generation of consoles, around the GameCube era, people were not trying to play futuristic racing games. They were trying to play Need for Speed Underground. They were trying to play a game that you hook up your car, You can play rap music in it, and you can race around looking cool with your neon lights, looking like not Need for Speed, Fast and Furious. The Fast and
I
Furious
got
movie.
Need for Speed.
Yeah. The Fast and Furious movie kind of ruined racing games because even when Fast and Furious came out, nobody wanted to play Gran Turismo no more. I can't put neons on my Gran Turismo car. No, Gran Turismo is a real freaking racing game. You can't put neons and decals on it. You could, but why? Why? It's about racing. It's not about neon lights.
Bayonetta is not a Nintendo franchise.
Nintendo has it on their console, and I think they paid a little bit to get it made, but they did not develop Bayonetta 2 themselves. Platinum Games developed it, but even Platinum Games could develop another F-Zero. Platinum Games developed Star Fox Zero on the Wii U.
Yeah,
I'd say the only way we probably get a new F-Zero is if someone else makes it besides Nintendo. We're probably not gonna get another one.
I find it funny how many people crapped on Star Fox Zero on the Wii. They're like, "Oh, it's too hard because of the controls." I'm like, "Bro, I'm enjoying it just fine. Shut up."
I mean, yeah, I mean, to each their own. I never played it, but it doesn't look like a game I would like. Only because I don't want to keep playing the same origin story of Star Fox again. I wanted the story to keep going after Star Fox Assault with Crystal on the team, and you know the story keeps moving forward. Star Fox Zero is a reboot, and I'm like, yo, why are they doing that? Why would they reboot it? Like, why start from scratch again? And it's because Miyamoto likes rebooting. He doesn't like story. He doesn't like moving forward.
No, it's not only that. It's also that Miyamoto kind of, I think around 2012, 2014, he's kind of like was turning over the realms and was like, hey, maybe we should refresh because I'm stepping out the door. So
yeah, he's moving out. I think Platinum can adapt the F-Zero style in the over-the-top way they did for Bayonetta. Yeah, I think so too. But Platinum has to pitch it to Nintendo. Nintendo's not gonna go, hey, or they might. You know, I'm wrong. They might, but I don't think they will. But it's more than likely gonna happen that Platinum would have to go to Nintendo and say, hey, we have an idea for an F-Zero game. We want you to be able to punch people in the face with Captain Falcon like you can do in Smash Bros. And Nintendo might say no. They might say yeah. They're more likely than not. I don't see a reason why they would say no. Captain Falcon's still a very popular character thanks to Smash. And
yes.
I don't see why they would say no to that. But they could. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how business works with games. I don't know how they decide what gets made, what's not. But if it's just a plain old racing game, it's probably not going to sell well. It's probably not going to do anything crazy. It's just going to be a cult favorite like how F-Zero always been. It's a cult favorite that only a selected few people are diehard for. It's either you played F-Zero and you love it, or you never played it and don't know nothing about it, except for Captain Falcon and Smash. Because if you're a fan of F-Zero, that means you love it.
But so did you hear about this Capcom shutting down their store, their online store? I had no clue they even had online.
I had no idea until I saw it here in the notes. But let me give you the timestamp. Bing boom ba boom boom is 1:21 right now. Damn, we've been doing the podcast for an hour already? No, it's 4:03. 4:03, my bad. I'm drunk.
What? I was like, what? Okay.
So yeah, read this article for me, bro.
We're gonna read through this quickly. So apparently the Nintendo I'm not even gonna read the article. You can read it for me if you want, because I can't click on it right now.
Pretty much Capcom of USA store on Twitter posted an important update from the Capcom store team. The Capcom store is closing, and the last day to place an order is 5/1/21. Supplies are limited, so place your order soon. We want to give a huge thanks to everyone who has supported the store. Nintendo Life continues saying, Capcom has announced on Twitter that it will be closing its online store in America. The last day to place orders will be next month on May 1st, which is, damn, that's a week from now. In addition to it, said a huge thanks. Oh, and if you're wondering about how safe it is to close earlier this month, Capcom confirmed no credit card information was stolen. There's no word yet if Capcom online store in other regions will be closed yet either. But if we hear anything, we'll tell you. So the article didn't go too much into specifics.
Oh, crap.
But The theory is that they're doing this because they got hacked pretty bad, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
assuming it was because of the store that they got
Yes.
hacked. The hackers must have found the loophole somewhere in the code of the store and was able to steal a bunch of stuff from Capcom.
It's not
Um,
only that they've been overpricing their stuff on their website for a while now.
but what I was gonna ask you, Sin, is who buys stuff from the Capcom store?
Diehard fans, people that
Really?
don't want to wait, people that don't want to go to the stores, people that want first editions, those kinds of things,
I'm gonna go
like
look at the
fresh off the
Capcom
press.
store. I feel like, why are you buying games right from the Capcom store? Like, I never knew of anybody that does that. Like, I'm always in the thought process that if you're buying a Capcom game, you can just buy it from. Mama Doom said there's a lot of fan shit there too. Okay, so I guess you could buy like T-shirts and things like that too. I guess memorabilia.
Mm, yeah, but they rip you off hard. Trust me.
Memorabilia is always gonna be a ripoff because they know you're a fan, so you're gonna pay extra for it.
Yeah,
So
I don't want to linger on this topic too long. You know, there's particular people that have their own websites, companies that sell video games that have their own websites, and yeah, they rip you off a little bit, but Capcom is the king of just fucking just drilling you down until you can't take it no more.
yeah, they do. I love Capcom as a company. I love their everything about them, but they definitely will rip you off and sell you the same game like 8 times with Super Deluxe Ultra Turbo Edition in the title or whatever. Yeah,
Super Deluxe Ultra Turbo Edition Maximum
yeah,
Quarrel.
yeah. So interesting. All right, shout out to Capcom. They're like, fuck it, we're closing it. Buy your T-shirt somewhere else.
Oh man. Okay, so we also have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Shredder's Revenge confirmed for the Switch. They have a new trailer and everything from the Nintendo India show that they had. And I'll be quite frank with you, I enjoyed watching it. It's kind of like a beat 'em up, kind of like the old school, you know, Donatello, you know, Raphael, Michelangelo, to the beat 'em up. If you haven't seen the trailer, you should definitely go check it out.
Yeah. Once again, yeah, we talked about it a couple times in the pod already. I love the look of this. This going more with the '80s style, and it's definitely Turtles in Time vibes. It's developed by the people who made Streets of Rage 4 and Scott Pilgrim versus the World. So I'm very hyped for this. This is gonna be awesome. This is a return to form. Definitely lovely looking beat 'em up. I love the pixelated style. I like this more than what Streets of Rage 4 looked like. Streets of Rage 4 is beautiful, but I kind of would have liked it more if it was 32-bit. But yeah, I'm definitely getting this day one. That's definitely a day one purchase for me.
Weren't you playing Scott Pilgrim versus the World and enjoying the living lights out of it?
Yeah, I loved it. I loved it. I didn't play it when it first came out 10 years ago because I wasn't used to buying games online and it was online only. It took me a while to trust to put my credit card in a video game console, bro. It's I'm not even gonna lie. It took me a long time to trust buying stuff from a console. But yeah, I did indeed buy Scott Pilgrim on the Switch and played it and loved it.
I find it interesting because, you know, a lot of people would say that 2D, you know, oh, it's out the window, and it's like the contrary. I see most people are like, "Can we have more 2D, please?" Especially the older people.
I'm more along the lines of I love 2D games. I don't I'm kind of fatigued from 2D games though. Because the indie and the downloadable games, there's so many 2D games that all look the same.
Okay.
So I'm like, another 2D pretentious, thought provoking indie game. Holy crap! Oh my god, it looks so thought provoking. Like I'm kind of over it.
Pyro, Pyro Kami says, "I've been playing so much Scott Pilgrim."
Scott Pilgrim is awesome. Is awesome. I was playing a lot of it. I beat it like a month ago or two maybe at most. But yeah, I don't think 2D games are bad. I don't think they're I just think there's so much of it now that it's like holy crap. I don't know how many 2D games I can freaking. Yeah, 2D roguelike pixel art dungeon crawler. I'm so sick of those. What is that? 4 words. Oh my god! But with Ninja Turtles, I'll do it because I have so much nostalgia for it. But I am
Yeah.
so sick of. Yeah, that's like most.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like 1-2 punch run, 1-2 punch run, walk jump.
Yeah, I'll do it for like a beat 'em up, but I think beat 'em ups are having a renaissance right now. Beat 'em up games. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a final fight.
2D roguelike pixel art dungeon crawler.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Those 4 words, I'm so sick of hearing those words. Oh my god. Oh, we didn't talk about the Nintendo indie event that happened last what was it? Tuesday?
I missed it completely, bro.
All right. Well, there's not much to write home about except for someone someone recast my memory in the chat. But yeah, they had like one good game they showed. Actually, that trailer for Ninja Turtles is from that direct. The new TMT looks really cool. I like Donnie's spin staff move. Yeah. Dude, freaking Ninja Turtles looks amazing, but anything else that's 2D roguelike pixel art dungeon crawler, I'm like, oh my god, no, not another one. But yeah, Ninja Turtles looks dope. Sin, we're gonna play Ninja Turtles when it comes out, bro.
Oh yeah, I'm down to play. What are you? House of the Dead comeback? What?
That's another thing we forgot to put on the list of topics for this week. Yo, Silky, we were asking for topics in the pre-show. Now you want to drop topics? Get out of here!
Get out of here!
Rocky 3 is a good movie. Come on.
Moving on. All right, put the timestamp on the next one. I'm pretty upset.
Yeah, right.
All right, so
That's why I don't hang out with Silky in real life, bro.
all right, so wait, what? Get to Fumoden is a thing. All right. Anyways, now you guys are moving on. So tell me why the Nintendo Labo thing hasn't even been out for that long, and they're already gonna put it to rest.
What is it? A 2 years? 3 years? How long Labo been out for?
It's almost 2 years, and they're already taking it down from the website. Gee, I wonder why.
I am so lost with this because I really thought Labo was gonna be huge. I thought it was gonna be huge. Whenever I see Nintendo doing something so stupid, I'm thinking, all right, this is probably gonna make a lot of money because I hate it.
Okay, so normally it works, but the problem is that this time around,
Like
they didn't
Amiibos?
think.
Oh
Yeah,
my
but the
God.
thing is that this time around, they didn't think, hey, maybe we went a little too cheaply and made things with cardboard, where kids are gonna take the card and then tear them apart, and then parents are gonna be like, I'm not buying you another whole set of cardboards just for you to tear it apart, so I can pay another $40 for cardboard so you can tear it apart again.
I know,
So that's pretty much what happened.
it's so stupid that in my head I was thinking, this is so stupid. Nintendo's probably gonna get even more rich off of this.
Nintendo really sold cardboard.
And they said you bought it day one, Sin.
Man, I ain't buy shit day one. I will take this freaking Puerto Rican.
I kind of figured Labo was gonna be dead after they released the Switch Mini, because one, Labo's for kids, like little kids. Two, the Nintendo Switch Mini is for kids. If most kids have a Switch Mini, it doesn't fit into none of the sets for Labo.
Yes.
So you totally undermined yourself, Nintendo, with that strategy. If that was the case, why didn't you release the Labos to be able to work with? Oh, it can't work because you need the Joy-Cons to come off. So it doesn't work with the Switch Minis.
Those Nintendo Switch Lites are the worst investments you can ever make in a console. And until Nintendo addresses the Joy-Con drifts, I don't want to hear shit.
You want to know something though, bro? And I'm almost thinking of the e-reader. Do you remember the e-reader for Game Boy Advance?
Yes.
I'm almost.
Oh my god, the e-reader.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm almost thinking that like the e-reader, Nintendo is gonna bring back this idea and this concept in a future console. Because if you know what the e-reader is, it's pretty much what the Amiibos became. It's a digital code that gives you exclusive items in games. I think
Can you even use the capture card with the Switch Mini? No.
No, you can't use capture card with Switch Mini. Silky knows that. He's just being a mark. You can't use capture card with Switch Mini. What are you, a mark? Why would you even get a Switch Mini if you're trying to capture game footage? What are you doing? What's the matter with you? But yeah, I think the Labo, it was an experiment that they're gonna bring back eventually. Maybe they won't use cardboard again, but something about that concept.
Maybe they'll use plastic.
Actually, the Switch is made out of plastic, so yeah, use plastic, bro.
Yeah, 100% recycle.
Yeah. No, dude, I really think, and I know it sounds stupid, I really think the Labo was a good experiment that they're gonna come back to later. Just like with the Virtual Boy, they came back to the idea of 3D with the 3DS and it worked out. It just took
All right.
10 years for it to come back.
I don't know what the Virtual Boy is, and I don't want you to talk about it because I erased it from my
No. You gotta hear me out.
No,
Hear me out. The power glove for the Nintendo, for the regular Nintendo, the NES, the motion controls of the power glove, that's where they got the idea for the Wii motion controls. So I think Nintendo has to do these dumb ideas to kind of troubleshoot the future and see that it will what they can do with it in the future and come back to the idea when the technology is better.
All right, guys, play me out. Play the Virtual Boy music out.
Virtual Boy has music. I never played a Virtual Boy.
No, it doesn't.
I did not say I would pay $70 for cardboard. What I said was that Nintendo's the company that experiments and takes risk that other companies won't do, and they might not pay off at the certain time when they first do it, but 10 years, 20 years down the road, it's gonna pay off. Like the Wii U.
Here's the thing with the 3DS. The 3DS didn't work until it had the eye tracking thing. That's when it really worked, and it was too late. The damage was done back then. So,
but it's the 3DS sold great though.
No, it sold great.
Yeah,
but
so
it was still doing damage to people's eyes, and it was only perfectly marketed once they had the eye tracker and the 3DS could focus on your eyes. Until then, people were having nightmares with them.
It don't matter. If the 3DS sold great, that's all that matters. Like I said, the Labo could do horrible now, but if they bring back that idea 20 years down the road and one, make it cheaper, because Nintendo products are known for being cheaper than the competition, and two, make it more functional. It just didn't seem like a very functional thing to be putting together all this cardboard just to play one game with that cardboard thing. It doesn't make sense to do that. But
they're the king of worthless console gimmicks. I mean, they're the king.
They have to experiment. They have to experiment.
Gimmicks and bad gimmicks. No other console does any gimmicks. The other consoles copy Nintendo 99% of the time.
But that's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying the Amiibo was a good Labo was a good experiment. Labo was a good experiment. It might not have sold well, but down the road they're gonna come back to the idea and they're gonna make it work with better technology. I think that I think you have to be very open-minded with Nintendo's ideas, because even the Joy-Cons, even the Switch itself is coming back to the idea of the Wii U and playing games off of the TV and transferring from handheld to console seamlessly. So if they never came back to the idea of the Wii U, which the Wii U was a disaster, but they returned to the concept, and that the Wii U, without this Wii U, you would not have the Switch. Without the Virtual Boy, you would not have the 3DS. Nintendo needs to fucking fail sometimes, guys. You guys don't get it. They need to fail sometimes to refine their ideas and simplify it. And that way in the future, they can make a product that will sell. Failure is not a bad thing. Failure means learning. Get it? Don't you get it? Get it. You got to fail sometimes, bro.
Yep.
Anyway, moving forward. Karate and taco juice. Who wants taco juice today?
Taco juice?
Before we get into the last topic, I know we said we weren't going to pay attention to Silky, but Silky did bring up House of the Dead remastered for the Switch, which I think is exclusively for the Switch, by the way, which looks really good. I wonder how you're going to play it. You're probably going to play it with the Joy-Cons, which I'm curious how you going to play a light gun game with the Joy-Cons, or Maybe it's gonna be Gyro. I don't know, but it looks good. It looks good. The only thing I'm scared of with House of the Dead remastered is that I am terrified that it's being made by the people that made the Panzer Dragoon Orta, not Panzer Dragoon Orta, Panzer Dragoon remastered for Switch.
Wait, Panzer Dragoon for Switch was a horrible remaster?
It wasn't horrible, but it lost some of the soul of the Sega Saturn version. It wasn't really horrible. You can't make a bad rail shooter. You know, you drive in a straight line and you shoot stuff. It is what it is. You don't get no. What are you gonna do with that concept? What can you do new, really? But you know, I mean, let's see what happens. House of the Dead, I'm with it. Yo, saw a gun labo with House of the Dead. Soka, you finally said something that makes sense today. All right.
Do you think we should cut out this last topic and just wrap it up for now, or should we add it in there?
Add it in, bro. I don't see no harm in doing it. Why not?
All right, I'm gonna cut through it quickly because I want to wrap it up and I don't really want to delve too deep into it. But for those that don't know, if you're part of the Smash Bros community, Nairo, a fellow pro Smash Bros player, timeline by the way. What is it? Timeline is what?
Oh, you talking for timestamp? Timestamp? It's an hour in, 101.
All right, so we have Nairo back on the scene, and Twitch still hasn't appealed his ban, but he is now live on stream. So for those of you that want to check him out, he is live on stream on Nairo, the same name. Long story short, I won't go into accusations, but due to a lot of things that happened in the Smash Bros community, different people got accused of different things, and it made the Smash Bros community onto itself seem like it was breeding ground for minors versus adults situation, and nobody ever discussed that this happens in every other community, and that should have been a bigger discussion, but it wasn't. In Nairo's particular case, we're just talking about Nairo's particular case. Everybody involved in the party was guilty to some degree, and I feel like Nairo did deserve a second chance, and I'm happy that he's back in being able to do his own thing, and hopefully he can prove himself right and do some more for the community. What are your thoughts, guys, on this?
I think everybody deserves a second chance. Especially for someone so young that this is not a habitual thing with him. I mean, if he did what he did, it sucks, man. Like, that's horrible what he did. But, yo, I really do think that as human beings, we're all going to fuck up at one point in our lives, like, really bad. All of us. I have not done anything to that scale. You know, thank God. Thank God. But, yo, I hope that one day, if I do fuck up on something, I'm definitely not going to do whatever he's being accused of. I just hope, give me a second chance. And I'm talking before I even committed a crime, but we should definitely I say lift his ban, man. The guy looks like he learned his lesson, and he looked like he's changed, and this is gonna stay with him for the rest of his life.
That's what I find funny with Twitch. Twitch has let I'm not gonna play the
they're gonna let him back. They're gonna let him back. Trust me, they are.
Twitch has let other people get away with so many things and whatever. Samsora in Chamble says says Bane. Yeah. Samsora doesn't. Those are one of the few people I'm like just like nah.
Listen, I don't pass judgment and I don't even know none of the facts. I barely keep up with, fighting game players, new like controversies. I barely keep up with any. If I didn't even hang out with Sim, I wouldn't even know what's going on with this guy. But all I know is that people, human beings, everybody in this chat, everybody on planet Earth is gonna fuck up really bad at some point in their lives. And you're gonna learn from it and say, I'm never ever doing anything that crazy ever again. And you're gonna hope that the world and everyone that looked up to you and admired you can forgive you. And it takes time for people to forgive. It takes everybody. But hey, listen, man, I'm not here to judge none of you guys for anything you're gonna do or anything you have done, but we all deserve second chances. If it happens, if it's a habitual thing, then that's where we have to draw the line. But That's my piece on it. That's all I got to say about it.
That's right. In conclusion, guys, we are gonna make mistakes. It depends into the depth of what the mistake was. And
That
cancel
too.
cancel culture is a bitch. I
Yeah.
don't think anybody out here understands how deeply social media affects us. So it should be a deeper discussion that we're not gonna have now, but in the future we will.
Yeah.
But with that being said, we have come to the end of the show.
Hold on, I gotta play from the beginning. What's the matter with you, Marv? Marv? Wait. No, it's messing up. Why is it messed up? Okay, here we go. We at the end. I want to end on a happy note, though. I want to just say, Sin, you know, Sin, since I met you, I'm so happy to have you as a friend and a homie and a brother. I just want you to know that. And I got you for life, homie. For life.
I'm here for you, fam. You got me.
Whatever you need in life, brother, I got your back, homie.
Same with you, guys. That was the end of the show. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys. I love you guys. Follow me at twitch.tv/Sinfanta and
Mission complete.
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We await your return, brave lost.